Necromunda is one of the most loved and celebrated tabletop skirmish war games of all time. Set in the grim darkness of the far future, and based on a single planet within Games Workshop's Warhammer 40,000 universe, the game and its lore focuses on the much smaller scale conflicts of simple human gangs, guilds and cults within one of the many sprawling hives on the planet. In 1990, White Dwarf magazine published a set of rules for a game that was then known as Confrontation. The rules were a bit of a jumble back then, and were somewhat overcomplicated for something that should have been fast-paced skirmish play. However, Confrontation set the tone for what would become Necromunda in 1995. A full box set with masses of three-dimensional multi-leveled cardboard terrain and plastic gangs was released, and the game quickly became a cult hit. Necromunda was clearly a far more accessible game than, say, Warhammer 40k, requiring only a gang of around 10 miniatures and some terrain to play, instead of an entire army. Support for the game lasted a couple of years, with only one expansion in the form of Outlanders, introducing 4 new playable gangs to the setting. The campaign system was excellent, and the rules made for highly immersive, narrative play with a strong emphasis on role-playing, as gang fighters gained experience and new weapons and equipment between each game. Fast forward to present day, and Necromunda was released with an entirely renewed vigour in 2017, keeping most of the elements that made the cult release of 95 such a hit, and introducing far more content and support from every angle, including vehicles, masses of special characters, and too many rulebooks to mention. Now, of course, the game is played all over the world with podcasts, YouTube channels and Instagram accounts dedicated to the community content, and with the ongoing support from the juggernaut that Games Workshop has now become, fans of the game remain utterly spoilt. Necromunda doesn't seem to be going anywhere right now, so grab your lasgun and get involved.